Ho, 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 it is Santa time.
I don't have a Santa hat, so I tried making one out of paper, and it's just terrible. I would describe it as unwearable. Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Raquel, and I'm so excited for this obviously very festive project. Well, kind of festive. It's festive, but it's also just D&D stuff, which is awesome. This is a weird year, and we can't be together, and even shipping is challenging. So my friends, Trent, Luke, and Bill and I, we decided to come together and figure out a way to do a creative and like craft-based Secret Santa. So what we came up with is we all play D&D and we love D&D, and everyone could always use props for their games. So we decided to each select an item from the Dungeon Master's Guide and then assign it to another friend to make. And the surprise is what we are assigned to make. And then also at the end of this video, we will reveal who was each other's Santa, assigners, elves, I don't know. It's not really a traditional Secret Santa, so I don't know what terms to use here. But anyway, I'm super excited, and here's a clip of me finding out what my Secret Santa build assignment was. Okay, it's kind of late, and I know that I'm looking like a total scrub, but I just saw that I got my Secret Santa assignment from our favorite magical elf, and I just have to look at the email. I can't wait to look at it, so let's see what I got. I'm passing this along from a secret individual. Dear Raquel, inspired by my favorite build of yours this year and your love for dressing like a badass in your D&D games, I have chosen from your wish list for you to build the wondrous eyes of the eagle. Please don't harvest your bird monster for lens crystals. From Secret Santa. I am so excited to make these eyes of the eagle, and it's gonna be a perfect opportunity to use something I've been saving for a little bit. So Cosclay it's a polymer clay, but the cool thing about Cosclay is it dries, or rather it cures in like a rubbery kind of feel. And I think that will be really good for creating a prop. I think the flexibility of it is just perfect for this. So I'm so excited to have the opportunity to use this clay, finally. Okay, let's sketch out my plan for making these eyes of the eagle. This magical item has crystal lenses fit over the eyes, and while you're wearing them, you have advantage on wisdom checks that rely on sight. So essentially, you're taking one of the best qualities you could from an eagle, which is pretty badass, and I think will be useful for my character in gameplay. So the plan for sculpting these is going to be to really focus on making it very bird-like. I think the little beak nose piece is gonna be super important. Really excited to incorporate a lot of like sharp edges and maybe some rivet details into the sculpt as well. I just busted open the Cosclay and it feels super weird. Like, it's definitely firm, like sculpty, but it's kind of crumbly. And then I don't know if you can see that, but when I push down on it, it's instantly not crumbly when you push on it. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with this. It feels different. It's almost like dusty feeling on the outside. All right, I ran it through the clay roller and it looks pretty normal now. It definitely is more springy. I don't know, more like it is more rubbery than regular super sculpty. The other thing worth noting is I got a pound of the Cosclay, and that's normally how much comes in a pack of super sculpty. And don't take my word for this because I don't currently have any super sculpty on hand, but it does kind of feel like it's less clay. Like maybe it's just more dense. It definitely feels heavy. Like this is a pretty small piece, but it feels heavy. So it's still plenty to make this project, but observations worth noting if you're considering buying some Cosclay. I'm still really excited to sculpt with it and see how it comes out. So let's get this tinfoil art covered in some real clay and looking like an awesome pair of magical glasses, goggles, whatever we're calling these. This looks pretty terrifying right now, and I kind of feel like I just look like a weird little witch. But we're going places. It's gonna be good. Maybe the nose is too long. We'll have to figure this out. Okay, as evidence of that bathroom video you just saw of me slouching horribly to keep this mask on my face, it's very floppy right now, so I'm gonna have to add on the details and then kind of form it into its final shape right at the end, because the clay is kind of just wanting to flatten out the mask. Like the tin foil was able to kind of hold the shape a little bit better, but now that it's a little bit heavier, it's like trying to turn into a piece of flat paper, flat clay, whatever. So I'm gonna have to be careful with that, but I think it will be fine. I'm also trying to be very conscious of not making this too heavy since it is going to be attached to my face. Clay is a little bit heavy, obviously. It'll get lighter once it cures and loses some moisture. If I'm gonna wear this during a game night, I might be wearing it for like 2 to 3 hours, and I already wear fake ears for my current character, and you know, I just can't have like 10 pounds worth of stuff on my head for hours. I mean, I guess I could, but who wants that? All right, so gonna go ahead and add the details onto this. I'm really excited and I cannot wait to bake this up and see how it turns out. Look what came out of the oven! It looks pretty awesome, and the shape held up pretty well, so I'm happy about that. I was kind of worried about it collapsing and becoming flat, as I said earlier. It's pretty bendy, like compared to regular polymer clay, but I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting to be way more rubbery, and maybe if I didn't have the foil armature in there, it would be more rubbery. It's definitely a good amount of bendability for a wearable item, so I'm very happy with that. I think it's gonna work really well. It's a little heavy, but not too bad, and I have the really awesome supportive leather straps, so I think it will stay on my face just perfectly. I'm stoked to paint this, and I also am really feeling good that this might be a project that doesn't take me 10 times longer than I expected. So that's a huge win, and I probably shouldn't say that out loud until I'm sure that I'm gonna finish it. So let's go ahead and get to work and paint this up. So in a perfect world, I would have some sort of glass lens or something that I could have assembled this with to cook in the oven. Because in the lore of this magical item, there are like gemstone lenses. So I don't have that, obviously, but I still think it's super cool. And I think that, like most things in D&D, there's always some room for interpretation and to make it your own. So I'm just gonna make a really bright color around the eyes to kind of represent that magical radiance, that magical vision that they provide. And in the original sketch I showed you all in the beginning, I did purple for that, but I've been thinking about it and I'm not sure that that was the right choice. So I went ahead and asked my super smart patrons what color they kind of linked to magical gems. And they were a little bit all over the place with their answers, but the common link was green. So we're gonna go with a really bright green to paint around the eyes, and I'm really excited to slap that on there and finish this up. Yay! Late last night, I finished the project and I'm feeling awesome about it. In a couple minutes here, I'm gonna go ahead and connect with my friends and we are going to, there he goes, there's the boy. We are gonna go ahead and share our final projects with each other, and we're gonna reveal who was whose Secret Santa. So I'm really excited for that. Let me show you some real product shots of these eyes of the eagle, and then we'll catch up with my friends. Hi, what are you doing down there?
Everybody say hi.
Oh my gosh, greetings friends. Long time no see.
Do we show each other what we've made? Is that how we're doing
Yes. Do we go one at a time or all at once?
Let's do all at once and then one at a time.
Okay, ready?
We do like a countdown?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That is fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Dude.
You have to put it on. Raquel, put on the mask.
On my ponytail.
Oh, look at that thing. That is awesome.
It's kind of weird having a Secret Santa where we're like not giving each other the thing. Like, should I mail this to someone? Should I mail it to one of you?
I don't think I would be allowed to mail mine. I get stuff.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays! That was so much fun, and I really hope you all enjoyed watching the collab as much as I love participating in it. My friends are super amazing, and they always inspire me to create my best work. So if you're not already subscribed to all their wonderful channels, please do so. Christmas gift to me, subscribe to them. Anyway, this was a blast and I can't wait to use these eyes of the eagle in some form in our current campaign. I'm so glad you watched. Thank you so much. It's been unreal, the support I've gotten from you all. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break until our bright new year comes through. If you wanna catch a little bit more content, I will be doing a live stream again for my patrons, so you can find me there. If not, I will see you in 2021. Thank you, YouTube. Bye-bye. See you guys next time.